Chapter 3, Risk Assessment and Internal Control, Unit 2, Automated Environment. Key features of an automated environment. First, faster business operations, ability to process high volume of transactions, better security and controls. Integration of business operations provides up-to-date and latest information for decision making, less prone to human errors. Risk arising from the use of IT system, that is common IT risk. Unauthorized access to data, unauthorized changes to the system, loss of data, inaccurate processing of data or processing inaccurate data, excessive privileges or access. Understanding and documenting the automated business environment. While performing statutory audit, the auditor should understand entities, business and its environment, including the IT environment. Following points will help the auditor in understanding the company's automated environment. Different information system if there are being used, different information system being used if there are more than one. Their respective purpose, it can be financial or non-financial. Location of the system, that is local or global. Location of these IT systems, okay. In-house or packaged. Fifth, who are the key person in charge, that is CIO, CIS or other administrator. Versions being used. After understanding the above information, auditors should maintain an appropriate documentation for the same. Impact of IT controls on statutory audit. The impact on substantive checking, that is substantive audit procedures. If common IT risks are not mitigated by the appropriate IT controls, the auditor will not be able to rely on the data, information or reports generated from the system. Therefore, his substantive checking will increase considerably to understand whether the information is accurate and complete. Impact on reporting. Due to regulatory requirements in respect of internal control relevant to the financial reporting, auditor may have to modify his audit report in certain cases. Impact on controls. Auditor may not be able to rely on automated controls which are built into the entity's information system, and therefore additional substantive work will be required. Testing methods in an automated environment. There are 4 types of audit methods or tests that can be used to evaluate automated controls. Inquiry, observation, inspection, reperformance. Inquiry is the most efficient audit test, but it also gives the least reliable audit evidence. Therefore, inquiry alone is not sufficient. Reperformance is the most effective as audit test and gives the most reliable audit evidence, but reperformance could be very time consuming and least efficient of all. Inquiry in combination with inspection gives the most effective and efficient audit evidence. While using these methods, the auditor need to use his professional judgment and consider the following factors before concluding which method or what combination is best. Risk assessment, control environment, desired level of evidence required, history of errors or misstatements, complexity involved in the business. Assessing and reporting audit findings. During the course of audit, auditor may come across certain findings or exceptions in the entity's IT environment that should be assessed and reported to relevant stakeholders including management and DCWG. Auditor needs to assess each finding to determine the impact on his audit procedures and whether such findings or exceptions can be deficiency in the internal control. A deficiency in control exists if a control is not able to prevent or detect and correct misstatements in the financial statement. Data analytics for statutory audit. Combination of processes, tools and techniques that are used to analyze vast amount of electronic data to obtain meaningful information can be called as data analytics. Businesses can benefit immensely by using data analytics. It may help in improving profitability, providing better customers, or to achieve competitive advantage. Data analytics can also be used in order to obtain sufficient appropriate audit evidence or to identify and assess the risk of material misstatement. Data analytics can use to perform following functions: recomputation of balances, fraud investigation, Selecting audit samples by using random sampling or systematic sampling to check the completeness and accuracy of data in a population to evaluate the impact of internal control deficiencies.